How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 18 of Restoration Project Rangers, which sees us take on Sporting of Portugal in the UEFA Europa League Quarter Final. And this episode is going to cover both legs as ever. Not a lot has happened between last episode and this one. We've had a few games in the league. We've not done that well, to be honest. We had the League Cup Final actually against Hamilton, which we absolutely annihilated them. Martin Waghorn grabbing himself a hat-trick in the final. Then beat Inverness Cali 2-0, Skov double in the second half. A 2-0 win over Kilmarnock, where we played guys like Galindo, Ashmore, Mitrovic, McCrory. Really tried to play some more of our kind of fringe players. A 0-0 draw away against Motherwell, and then a narrow 1-0 win against St Johnstone at home, which takes us to today's match. And it's I suppose when you look at the quarter final, the sort of teams that we could get, Sporting, Saint Etienne and Kiev maybe are the sort of teams that you would possibly wanted to have avoided Liverpool and Real Madrid. If we do get through against Sporting, we will play Real Madrid or Stuttgart, so that should be quite interesting to see what happens there. It's quite funny in a way. Rangers, when they made it to the UEFA Cup Final in 2008, they actually played Sporting in the quarter final. So is that an omen? I don't know. We're not going to play Fiorentina in the semi, but yeah. So that's how things are at the moment. There's one small piece of news. We have a transfer arranged for the future. If I just go to it here, future transfers. Josh Vela from Bolton. Yes, I know, another central midfielder. He is coming in effectively to replace the likes of Volks, Tunnicliffe, and possibly even Holt as well. I think this guy's got real potential. I think he's been touted as the next Frank Lampard. So if I can sign the next Frank Lampard, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I think there's a player in here, and if it turns out that way, then yeah, we may well look to move some of the midfielders that we have on. All right, let's just get on into today's game. And first leg is Ibrox. We have, who have we got? Yeah, we've got Tavernier suspended, but other than that, I think everyone else is available. And this is the lineup we're going to go with today. I'm going to actually play Pritchard as an attacking midfielder because I think he's got decent long shots, hasn't he? Yeah, 12's not too bad. I certainly want Skov to try and shoot more often, which he is doing. Because he's definitely got that ability to him. Yeah, I think that's probably us ready to go. The bench seems to be okay. Yep, I think so. Right, let's go. Let's see whether or not we can carry on our fantastic form in Europe and really, try and produce something magical this season. We've already exceeded expectations getting to where we are at the moment. Let's see what we can say. Probably just that one. But yeah, I suppose making the semi-final would be, really great achievement. If it is Real Madrid, I think you'd probably expect us to get put out there. I'm going to keep it on key, I think, here. I just want to keep the episode length down a little bit. Certainly in the last few games we've not been creating a great deal of chances, but I have been rotating the squad quite a bit, so I'm hoping that maybe today we are creating chances and we actually get a decent match to watch. As Sultan comes forward, tries to get the cross, it's blocked. Tajira will pick it up, plays all the way back to Wilson, and will build up again from the back. Palmer dropping deep, Skov giving it away there, twice giving it away, and now Sporting will break away as Gutierrez gets into the box and he just puts it wide. That's what we've got to be wary of. Obviously, being the home team, we'll have more of the ball, I would imagine, and Sporting will just be quite happy to sit, soak it up, and then come forward. Longo with a chance, and he smashes it home into the bottom right corner. Once again, Longo getting the vital goals in Europe. I have been resting him recently in Scotland, keeping him fresh for this game. It looks to have paid off. Tajira now in the box. Skov, will he shoot? He does. It's in off the post. 2-0. 15 minutes gone. Wow. I suppose looking at the Anderlecht game last time round, we went 2-0 up and then Anderlecht just came right back into it. So certainly not going to take in for granted at the moment. Sporting didn't just fluke it to this stage, as Medeiros gets to the byline, cuts it across, and it's pinging about in that box, and it's smashed over the bar there. Right. Palmer gets in the way. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm actually a bit wary scoring 2 goals that early on. It's kind of like something's just going to trigger in Sporting's mind and they'll start playing. Here's Longo, gets through. I don't believe it. 20 minutes on the clock nearly, and that's us 3-0 up. 5 shots, 3 in target and 3 goals. That's about as clinical as you can get. And yet another chance on 20 minutes here. Palmer to Boer. Back to Palmer again. Cross from deep. Longo's there. It's blocked. And now will Sporting try to break away? They do. Danny Wilson is not the quickest of defenders, but fortunately nobody was kind of charging onto that ball there. It's been an impressive first half, I must say, and if we can maintain this performance for the rest of this match, and 3-0 or more would certainly put us in a fantastic position. Laurent! Alright, I'm going to have to pinch myself here. This is incredible. 4-0 after half an hour. I cannot believe this. After our last game against Anderlecht at Ibrox with the 0-0 and just how we've been playing in the league of late, I mean, given the fact I think we've mathematically won the league, we seem to have I think it was something to do with the whole championship playoff group thing they do in Scotland, and I don't think it's said that I've won the league yet. I'm not sure. No, they did. I'm sure they did. I'm sure I saw it say somewhere that I did the double. So I think maybe people have just kind of switched off domestically. That is, well, you'd expect to get that sort of reaction at half time. Absolutely fantastic. If we can just keep this going and not collapse here. No free kick there. Interesting. In terms of how the team are playing, certainly the forward 4 players are playing fantastically well. Palmer and Thompson in the central midfield area are also having a pretty decent game, and the defence looks solid. Laurent 8.2, Wilson 8.1, Boer 8.1, Sultan 7.9. There's not really any need to change anything here, is there? We're going to get a week off as well. I don't think there's any games scheduled. I think the Scottish Cup takes place this weekend, so we get another weekend off, which will hopefully keep the players nice and fresh for the return leg in Portugal. And Gutierrez now trying to get a chance. Boer and Laurent close him down, manages to get by them into the box, Fotheringham with the save and holds on to it as well. I mean, in fairness, Sporting have had a fair amount of chances. They've actually had more shots on target than us, so Fotheringham has been doing rather well today as well. I don't see the need to change anything here, to be honest. It could change. I mean, if Sporting get a goal or 2 here, it will really take the shine off this performance, and it looks as though actually getting Ryan Gold playing today. Medeiros will play it in. Adrian off the post. Well, Lady Luck is definitely with us tonight. That was fortunate there, to say the least. Boer is at 68% now, and Tajira 69%. I'm wondering whether change. Obviously, I don't have Tavernier here, so I'd have to play Laurent on the right, and I'm not really comfortable with that. Tajira's had a fantastic game today. Let's bring on Lazo for Tajira at least, and probably just leave it at that, to be honest. I don't think there's any need to change anything around. If I'd had Tavernier on the bench, I would have brought him on for Boer, but I just don't feel like putting a centre back out on the right. Gold now on the ball for Lisbon. João Mario to Medeiros to Simani, Stojanovic and Fotheringham with another save. So that's 9 shots on target they've had. They're certainly not a bad side, but they've just, I don't know, they haven't had a defence or a keeper performing particularly well today. I don't think we were lucky with any of our goals. Lawrence was fairly sort of opportunistic, just hitting a loose ball in, but 10 minutes to go, and it looks as though Sporting could potentially get a goal here. I'm actually going to see if I can tell the players just to concentrate here. I don't really want to lose an away goal if possible. Jefferson gets into the box, Fotheringham palms it over for another corner for Sporting. They've actually had more corners than us as well. So certainly if you just look at the stats, it looks as though Lisbon have had the better of the game. Certainly they have had the better second half. We've not played the same way as we have in the first, but do you know what? It looks as though we're going to come in at 4-0 here, and that'll be absolutely great to take that to Portugal. I don't think we'll get it overturned, and to be honest, I'm fairly confident we could get a goal over there as well, which, if Sporting don't score here in the last couple of minutes, that will really put the tie to bed, I think. As Gold comes forward, loses out to Thompson. I'm not so sure that was a free kick. That was really delayed there. Yellow card for Thompson. I don't know if that means he's going to miss next game. A few players on yellow cards. Certainly Laurent and Tavernier, I think, have the highest number of yellow cards in the Europa League. So Laurent might have a suspension. Adrian into the box, and he scored. No. Well, I suppose the writing was on the wall for most of the second half there. And that'll be us now, surely, here. 4-1 full time. Or will they get one more chance? Hopefully not. Skov to Lazo, forward looking for Longo. Can he get a hat-trick? Thompson, left foot shot over the bar. Well, you know what? If you'd offered me 4-1 at the start of the game, I'd have bit your hand off. So I'm not too disappointed at losing that last goal. 5.9. Wow, that's pretty poor. Key player Lee Wallace, he was on the bench. Alex Pritchard getting man of the match. Always good to see a new signing do that. Real Madrid with a 3-1 win. Looks as though they're going to go through. So it's anyone's tie on the other side, I suppose. But yeah, one game at a time. So I'll just go and skip on to the next game, and I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, guys and gals, we are back for leg 2. Nothing really happened in between. Celtic will play Aberdeen in the Scottish Cup Final. I suppose that's the only thing really to mention. So, in terms of the team for today, Oscar Burr has been in great form, but I'm kind of feeling that I want to play Tavernier and Wallace today. Don't know why, there's just something. I think with Wallace being the captain, he has been in good form in his last 5 games, so we'll do that. So it looks as though Laurent isn't going to get suspended with another yellow. Wilson, Thompson and Skov all on the yellow, so we'll have to be careful in this tie. I don't really want to change anything around. I think we played really well last time round, and hopefully we can get ourselves a goal and cancel out that away goal from Sporting. Nice to see Longo as the top goal scorer in the Europa League. Alright, so they're going with 4-4-2 again, and I don't think the job is done. Go out there, take control. That's the one. Nice and positive. Rather than just sort of saying don't screw it up, we're saying get out there and win it. And team talk's gone down fairly well, so let's get on with this. Let's see whether we can get ourselves through to the semi-final of the Europa Cup in our first European campaign since 2012. In fact, it was 2011 was the last time they played, when they got put out of 2 competitions very quickly. Malmo and Maribor put them out of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. So it would be sweet if we could do this, and that was very lucky. Header off the bar and Fotheringham catches the rebound. So a positive start for Sporting here. Huge amounts of possession. Obviously the way I play now, things are a little bit different. If you want to go a bit more defensive, pulling two back leaves them like that. I actually think, given the players that I've got at the moment, I might actually go back to having the kind of wingers inside forward for Tajira and support. Yeah, I mean, I think that will work for us. Maybe just go a little bit more defensive today. I mean, that's why I wanted to get players that could play central and could also play wide. Palmer's got a gashed head, so we're going to get the old Basil Fawlty bandage, I think, round him. Yep, there he is up there. And, oh, good save from Fotheringham there. Certainly a nervy start to the game. Half an hour gone and we've really done nothing from our point of view. One shot, which looks as though it was blocked, 40% possession. I am going to keep Palmer on at the moment. Let's see, can we score on the counter? That would be perfect if we could. Tavernier now inside to Skov, deeper than normal. Thompson, will he look for Tajira here? Nope, he will just lose the ball, and that is really careless from Thompson. Tavernier will win it back. Laurent plays it forward. Longo, Pritchard is away, two men round him. Longo, Palmer's through. Palmer, no! Put it wide. We're not doing as well tonight with our shooting. 5 shots, none in target. That was a real chance for Palmer there. And I think had he scored, I would have been booking up the tickets for the semi-final. Even though I don't know whether we're going to Spain or Germany if we're through. Alright. I'm just going to say I'm not happy because they haven't been playing well enough. I need Longo to feel like, yeah, there we go, he's motivated now. Excellent. Team talks are certainly going down well at this stage of the season. Skov, don't lose it. Oh dear. Not a good start. I mean, at least at the moment, touch wood, the defensive side of things, we don't seem to be too bad. We're not, sort of giving away any calamitous kind of possession right at the back and, inviting Sporting to just score for fun. Pritchard now coming forward. Skov, Longo in the box. Can he do it? Saved by Patricio, and Pritchard can't get the ball back in, but Tavernier now gets it. Can he beat his man here? Well, looked like he kind of did. Wallace will take the corner. It's headed away from the front post. Tajira will pick it up. He has support. Palmer now on the ball again, looking to try and get that ball back into the box. He does. It's headed away again, and now Sporting will surely look to break here. This is where we have to be careful. Wilson against Gold. Stojanovic with the... Was that a shot or a cross? I don't know. Whatever it was offside in the end. Fotheringham to Tavernier. The game seems to be taking a bit of an upward turn in terms of tempo and the chances now. Obviously Sporting have to do something. Tajira now loses out to Stojanovic. Wilson has got the yellow card, so he's actually going to miss. Oh, he's actually going to miss the rest of this game because he's about to get sent off. But he is going to miss probably both the Real Madrid games now, given the fact he's going to be getting a red here. Not particularly good. Let's see what I can go to here. I'm trying to just figure out if there's a way I can kind of manoeuvre things around just to take Longo off. He's not been playing well, and can Tajira play central mid? He can, kind of. Maybe he's not played very well either, so let's go for Jason Holt. Bring him on as a supporting deep line playmaker, and then we'll just sit Pritchard there. Yeah, shutting up shop for the last half hour is maybe a little bit dangerous. Surely we're not going to lose 3 goals in the last 25 minutes. possibly go to control as well. Yeah, a bit silly there from Wilson. I suppose that's one of his liabilities, given the fact he's not pacey enough. If a player's going to go by him, he probably will take him down, but you'd expect he wouldn't do that on a yellow card. Although it looks as though we have done it. The time has skipped through to 90 minutes here, so job done, you know. No wonder goals, solo goals like the last time Rangers played Sporting in Portugal with Stephen Whittaker charging through. But we'll take it. 4-1 on aggregate, 0-0 on the night, and we're through to the semi-final of the Europa League. And who are we playing? My goodness, we are playing Stuttgart. What a turnaround for them. A man sent off, but they scored all their goals before that. 7-4 on aggregate. I've got to say, I'm quite pleased with that. And looking at the other side, Spartak Moscow put out Liverpool after extra time, and Kiev have gone through an away goals against Saint-Etienne. So we play Stuttgart. I tell you what, I think we could win this. I do think we could win this. I mean, obviously, yeah, Stuttgart are going to be a tough side to play, but I think it would have been more difficult playing Real Madrid, surely. Liverpool getting put out as well. Tell you what, it's going to be an interesting end to the season. There's going to be no more domestic games. It's all going to be around the Europa League. So I'm going to come back in episode 19 for the 2 legs against Stuttgart, and we'll see how we get on. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed these 2 legs against Sporting. Rather surprising that we've got through. Obviously the 4-1 win in the first leg got the job done. If you've liked this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and come back for some more. And until the next time, guys, I'll see you when I see you.